And now we can continue to Moth and News! Good morning, ladybugs and gentle moths, and welcome to the Moth Planet News broadcast. I am your anchor, Turtle12412, here today to bring you the big scoop. Well, that's right, everybody. We have a stupendous, spectacular story for you all today. Throughout the land of Lycosina, many moths have been reporting strange anomalies. In the city, in the forest, and in the caves, there are many spooky dooky things going on. Could this be the power of the void? We'll have to find out as we send our top reporter, Robin, live into the field to interview the locals, photograph all three anomalies, and maybe even save the world. We'll send it live to Robin here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Here is Robin, already on the case. As you can see clearly, Robin is a moth and therefore able to fly gracefully through the skies. No wall is too tall to stop Robin from getting the scoop. Robin also carries a camera strapped to their big moth butt, which they can use to interview moths just like that. However, this isn't any % news story, and we will only be interviewing those who are fully required for the big scoop. But Robin's camera can do more than just interviews. No, it has a brilliantly bright flash. And that means it can be used to light up news beacons just like this. News beacons reveal the path to more of the scoop, and so Robin will be lighting them up throughout their adventure so that they can continue on the path towards the scoop in the end. Robin's, as you can already tell, has some amazing movement capabilities, including a very high speed. They have 3 forms of flight in the air that they can use: a small jump, a medium jump, and a large jump, each of which are useful in their own rights. Robin also has a downward dash if they need to fall to terminal velocity even faster. And Robin, while at top speed, will not go splat into walls. Don't you worry, dear viewers. Robin is actually incredibly bouncy. And so if Robin hits a wall, floor, or ceiling at high velocity, they will actually just bounce right off. As we can see, they'll use it right here in the city in order to get through while the mayor is trying to close off this gate to hide off the anomaly from the press. Robin will make sure that this story is seen by all, and they get the photograph of the very oddly glowing well. Could this be the power of, gasp, the void? You'll have to stay tuned to find out, viewers, as Robin makes her way into the next major area of this story, the forest. As we can see, the forest is already quite a bit more dangerous with these red spiky spikes, which will instantly kill Robin on contact. Robin must avoid them at all costs, along with many other things in this ominously named hunting grounds, such as these moving plants, which have uprooted themselves and will attempt, if they can see any moth like Robin, to eat the moth. That's a twisted perversion of nature, but Robin makes it through cleanly, and will continue to do so as they seek their next part of this scoop. If Robin were, however, to die, gasp! It's okay, for Robin is back with some mysterious power. The power of the void. Why, yes, dear viewer, yes it is. For not long ago, Robin had an interview with the void itself, where the void was so impressed with Robin's journalistic integrity that it granted them this amazing power, so that they may be able to continue their news adventures without any fear of danger. So Robin can throw themselves into spikes again and again. As long as they are determined, they will get the scoop they need. If you would like to see this full interview with the Void, you can with a one-time subscription to Moth Planet on Steam. But back to Robin's adventure as they enter an area that may be familiar to any of you who have played The Legend of Zelda. That's right, this is the Lost Woods. And Robin is also very familiar, having written the Nintendo Power article on the Lost Woods all those years ago. How convenient! With that knowledge, Robin is able to take a secret shortcut straight to the underground lake, which is part of our next major area, the caves. The caves are an even more dangerous area than the forest, with these big spiky spikes that have even bigger hitboxes that Robin must avoid. But in addition to that, as you saw earlier, there are glowing mushrooms that spew a red poisonous gas that Robin must avoid at all costs. because if Robin touches the poison, they will instantly be killed. Oh dear! But it's not just the poison that Robin must avoid, or not just the mushrooms. For the moths that have been infected by the poison have their brains overwritten with a desire to spread it to any uninfected moths like Robin. So Robin must avoid eye contact with them, and also avoid eye contact with the anomaly. Gasp! Could this be journalistic malpractice? No, dear viewer, don't you worry, it is not. For there are 2 news beacons that Robin must light up in the caves, and they will find that anomaly after they press the second news beacon. But in the meantime, Robin must make their way through the dangerous area of the crumbling caverns, just like we see here, where these rocks will be falling, and if they fall on top of Robin, they will crush Robin to death. For as we all know, rocks are super effective against the bug type. So Robin not only has to deal with the mushrooms, the poison moths, and the spikes, but also the falling rocks. But Robin makes it through with ease and grace, and can even use the power of the void to take a secret shortcut. I said to take a secret shortcut. To take a secret shortcut. Ta-da! There we go! And with that secret shortcut taken, Robin now gets to our sponsored segment of the caves. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Thank you, Tetris, for sponsoring that segment of the news. But now back to Robin as they make their way through a spooky maze filled with more crumbling blocks and more jump scare moths. But Robin perfects their way through and lights up this news beacon on the path back to the anomaly from before. Keen-eyed viewers who got a glimpse of it may have seen that the anomaly was indeed quite strange, as there was a statue depicting a creature with 8 legs, but moths only have 6 legs. We'll see it again here. What could this statue possibly be depicting? Who knows? Robin will have to find out as they make their way into this dimensional rift, which takes them to the final area of this news story, which is a spooky dooky mansion filled with many dangerous and devious traps, like these cobwebs, which slow Robin down on contact, spikes that pop out of the floor, and these eyeballs, which will attempt to shoot fire at our beloved reporter Robin. Whoever owns this mansion clearly has a lot to hide, but Robin is not dismayed, for the truth will always come to light if they have anything to say about it. So Robin makes their way very quickly into the east of the mansion, where after this room, they may even have to take the fight to the mansion itself, as these dark eyeballs here will attempt to shoot lasers at Robin if they catch sight of them. So Robin must use the brilliantly bright flash of their camera to take out these eyeballs, just like that. And with 3 eyeballs taken down, a little news beacon appears, which leads the way to a big news beacon. If Robin can find 2 of these big news beacons, they'll have the scoop that they need. But before that, they do also need all 3 photos of the anomalies, and Robin did miss the one in the forest. Gasp! But this wormhole leads us right there, so there is no journalistic malpractice once again. And Robin can just fall right on down through the spiky corridor and find themselves the next anomaly, which is this giant cocoon. That's very, very big. What could such a giant cocoon possibly birth? Who knows? Foreshadowing is a narrative device. But in the meantime, Robin now has to backtrack their way to the west wing of the mansion, which means that this is a great time for our wonderful host to make some announcements. Host, please take it away. Thank you to our host for those wonderful words. But now back to Robin's story as they find yet another 3 eyeballs that they must vanquish with their camera before they can progress to get the final Mega News Beacon. It's a very close call, but Robin does manage to get it, and here is that second Mega News Beacon. Now, one thing to talk about before we get to the end of this story is Robin's camera work, for Robin is a great camera photographer person, and they make sure that every shot has front page material. That means that they, after pressing the button to take the shot, they must align the shot, make sure the lighting is perfect, the subject is in frame, and that means there's a delay between pressing the button and the flash coming out, which can prove deadly when Robin is in the middle of a fight with the dark eyeballs. But have no fear, for Robin has made it through, and after this hallway filled with ominous moth ghosts, they will find the final interview of this story.
Warning, the following interview contains arachnophobia. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yes, indeed, for here, we're in the final room of this scoop. Robin finds a giant spider brimming with the power of the void. Robin tries to interview them, but the spider does not want to be interviewed and will try to kill Robin. Oh dear! Robin must fend off the Queen's 8 eyeballs as the Queen uses the power of the void to transport Robin to different arenas based on the adventures that we've seen today. The forest and the caves, and lastly, the Spooky Dookie Mansion. With 2 eyeballs left, all Robin must do is not die. Oh dear! But Robin has the tenacity of a journalist and will once again jump into this fight, and if they can manage to take out these 2 eyeballs without dying, just like that time is now! That is a PB! The fastest I have ever seen this news story! And the big scoop is, in fact, that this spider is the former queen of Lake Osina, who is trying to use the power of the void to resurrect herself and once more rule over the land. But Robin, our heroic journalist, has put a stop to those devious plans, defeated the queen, saved the world, and let the void be at peace once again. Everyone, give it up for Robin! Well, that is it for this fantabulous news story. If you would like to see more, please tune in at twitch.tv/TurtleRun2412 for our next big scoop, as well as other silly games and Metroidvanias. If you do like Metroidvanias, stay tuned to this channel, for coming up next is Monster Sanctuary and Time Spinner, both amazing Metroidvanias and great stories as well. But that is it for this Moth Planet news broadcast. Thank you all for watching.
This program was brought to you by Midwest Speedfest, VGM Con, Moth Fried Games, Mudkip Warrior, The Leech One, Ann Hinkhouse, Kendra Dexter, and viewers like you. Thank you for watching.
Holy shit, what a PB. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that was, fuck. Okay. I can't believe I still died in the final thing and then still saved 40 seconds. What the hell did my previous PB do in the final boss? I don't know. Okay. Look at that. That's sub 11. I am creeping ever closer to sub 10, but, yeah, my sum of best says we're not going to hit that for a while, so, I'm sorry, I'm fidgeting with some coins. I should, I need to pick up the coins again. I need to fidget with something. Yeah, so, fuck. Oh, okay, this is gonna go really well. I am super excited for how well, Tails, like a moth's butt, it's Tails. Anyways, focus. Yeah, so that's Moth Planet. Hi, Mudkip Warrior or the Leech One. You're awesome. And also, this is a good run, so I'm happy. I'm very happy. Hopefully I'll get something this good at Midwest Speedfest, but who knows? I have like 2 weeks left, so panic. Also, I have to submit to GDQ. Not this, not yet, but, you know, there's a lot to do. So much to do, so much to see, and I'm glad I'm getting in good practice. So, yeah, bye. Okay, bye.